Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase take care of each other as the Bengals get a must-have win over the LA Rams on Monday Night Football. Mike Petraglia inside Paycor Stadium following a 19-16 win for the Bengals over the Rams in that much-anticipated Super Bowl 56 rematch. But really, all anybody was talking about before the game and certainly during the game was number 9, Joe Burrow, playing with that strained right calf. Would he play? Would he not play? Would he be limited? Would Jake Browning get his first NFL snaps? Well, as it turned out, Joe Burrow played the entire game here on Monday night, 26 of 49, 259 yards. He played a very clean game, and that really was where it all started. Yes, he managed to complete 12 passes on 15 targets to Jamar Chase, something the two talked about before the game on the bench, Joe Burrow admitted after the game. And also after the game, he said, he was my guy. I'm going to feed my guy. That's what he told me after the game, and Joe Burrow made good on that promise, really getting Jamar Chase involved all night long. Now, the first half, Joe Burrow did not look particularly strong, but nobody on the offensive side of the ball did. After the game, Zach Taylor even admitted we were very poor from top to bottom, starting with the coaching, starting with me. We did not have very good execution offensively. We had a lot of pre-snap mistakes. They had 3 false starts on 2 back-to-back drives in the second quarter. It was really, really sloppy. But in the second half, the Bengals started to see that Joe Burrow could move around a little bit more. And one of the surprise plays of the night was a naked bootleg with rookie Chase Brown going off to his left. It was Burrow rolling out to his right a little bit, not too much. He wasn't sprinting, but he took about 5 or 6 steps and then threw the pass to a wide open Jamar Chase, who ran 42 yards down the right sideline for the season's biggest play, the most explosive play of the year through 3 weeks. Jamar Chase told us after the game he intended to score a touchdown. That's what he was thinking on that play, but managed to take the 42-yard gain nonetheless. Again, Jamar Chase finishes with 12 catches, one shy of Carl Pickens' record in 1998 for the Bengals. 12 catches on 15 targets here on Monday night for 141 yards. And Jamar Chase also had a very key third down reception that kept a drive going, leading to a go-ahead touchdown. The first time the Bengals had led at any point in 2023 was midway through the third quarter. Hard to believe. But after the game, Jamar Chase told us that his job is to make Joe Burrow look good, and certainly that's what Jamar Chase was able to do here on Monday night. It wasn't perfect. It certainly wasn't pretty in the first half. A lot of boos rained down on the offense as they settled for an Evan McPherson field goal that made it 6-6 at halftime. Evan McPherson certainly was an underrated star of this game. He had 4 of 5 field goals. The only one he missed, he pulled left on a 56-yarder, but he had a couple of field goals, 50 yards, right around 50 yards, and they proved to be really important because it kept the Bengals in the game while the Bengals tried to get that offense on track. Eventually they did, and eventually some of the pressure came off. I asked Zach Taylor after the game what it was like to finally get that first win, and he said, look, it's a long time coming. We had a lot of guys put in a lot of effort, and obviously the quarterback had to go through a lot to get ready for this game. He did, but Zach Taylor said, we know the character in that locker room. We would have even believed in ourselves if we had lost the game and fallen to 0-3, but being 1-2, the Bengals now in a much better position to get their footing, get back into the AFC North race. They are a game behind Cleveland, Baltimore, and Pittsburgh at this point. They have Mike Vrabel's Titans on Sunday afternoon in Nashville, a chance to get healthy against a team that has started out the season very, very poorly. So can they take advantage of the Titans on Sunday in Nashville? Stay tuned. But the Bengals get their first win, a lot of relief and a lot of smiles between Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow in this one, a much-needed victory. The Bengals win it by a final score of 19-16. We'll have you covered. We'll have total locker room reaction on clnsmedia.com. Be sure to check out my YouTube page for more reaction. That would be at youtube.com/@JungleRoarPod. And as always, follow me on Twitter or X at Trags, Trags. Inside Paycor Stadium, Mike Petraglia, CLNS Media.